Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marty here, and welcome to Comic Book Fanatics. So, this video right here, as you probably can already tell from the title, that it's just basically books that I found in the back bin, dollar boxes and what have you. Nothing as far as key issues or anything spectacular, but this video is basically going to show you some really wonderful covers, in my personal opinion, that I've found doubles or triples on that I just didn't want to pass up again. And before we do that, I really want to say thank you to all the subscribers that are out there that have subscribed to us on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook group. And I will tell you, me and Ray have been doing this YouTube and been part of the comic book community for about, I don't know, a little over 2 years now. And I remember when we first started, we were, basically 10 subscribers to start out with or what have you, and that's probably the free subscriber that YouTube gives you to start out with, right? But anyways, we never forgot where we came from, and everybody starts somewhere. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the subscribers out there, everybody that's part of the Comic Book Fanatics family, everybody that's part of the comic book community, guys that have been with us from the beginning, since when we were nothing to when we had our live show, Comic Talk, and so basically, and continue to stay with us even through our hiatus that we've had, and then we're coming back. And let me tell you, not to veer off or anything, but I've been on a little bit of a hiatus with work and school and everything, and I was watching one of the shows. It was the New York Warriors show. I think it was last week, and there are so many different names popping up on the chat session. Names I didn't recognize, and I would tell you, I didn't realize I was gone that long. And just to see all these new names, and I'm noticing like all these different new channels out there and what they're doing. I think that's wonderful, dude. The community's starting to grow as a whole, and everybody's starting to get to know each other and do things oh man, I think that's so wonderful. So I just want to say, personally, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers from the bottom of our heart, and I appreciate you guys staying with us. And I also, oh man, I'm so congested. My apologies. I just been trying to fight these allergies or this head cold that I've gotten lately, but I don't know what it is. But so once again, just thank you to everybody that's been a part of us and allow us Comic Book Fanatics to be a part of their family as well, and what it's grown and what it's developed to. And one side note that I like to throw in there. I want to apologize to all the viewers that actually tuned in to this live show that we had out of the whim. I think it was last week. It was myself, Tim, and Marky that was on there. And I'll tell you guys, I was a little bit tore up. I admit, I was drunk, and I probably said some things. You know what? It's not so much of what I said, but I think how I said it, and the condition I was in when I said it. And I will tell you, I just want to apologize to anybody that watched that and saw me in that type of condition. And I apologize for that. And I don't like to let myself get in that type of condition, because when you're in like that, you don't have control of yourself. And I like to be in control of myself. And so if you did see that, once again, I apologize for what you saw. I don't apologize for what I said. Just as I mentioned, I apologize for how I said it and what the condition I was in. Because there's also a saying that a drunk man's word is a sober man's thoughts. And I do firmly believe that. But if you did not see it, don't worry about it. Just forget it. If the shoe doesn't fit, if the shoe fits, just wear it. If it doesn't fit, just throw it aside, okay? Anyways, let's get to comic books, guys, and let's talk about a little bit of what you guys came here to see. You guys didn't come here to hear me ramble. You guys came to look at some comic books. So let's start out with Justice Society of America #9 here. Ladies and gentlemen, this one right here is a Power Girl cover by Alex Ross. This has, I mean, words cannot describe how wonderful of an artist Alex Ross is. Everybody know this. If you're part of the comic book community, if you collect comic books, you know who Alex Ross is. I shouldn't even have to go there. He you know, if I say a specific artist's name, then yeah, you'll know who they are. But if you're a newer collector, if you don't know who Alex Ross is, this is the type of artwork that you'll see of his. This is the type of things that he does. His style of artwork is absolutely beautiful. I think this might have been this is my like 2 or 3 copies I have of this right now. I don't know, but nevertheless, this is a book, this is a cover, and I love Alex Ross's art style, as I mentioned, that I wanted to pick up again. Why? I don't know. Maybe just to have double, triples, or whatever, but I absolutely love his stuff, so I picked that one up. Also picked up Justice League of America number 10. I saw that one at my LCS, and once again, Alex Ross, beautiful Superman cover, early Justice Society cover. But this one right here, I was really happy to get because I had been actually looking for this one. I did not have this one, so this is my first copy of this. It is Black Adam, and Alex Ross did an entire run of covers of the superheroes for Justice League of America and Justice Society of America, and there's a crap ton. I have all of them, but this one right here I did not have, and I'm really, really happy to have, because once again, anything Black Adams that might be coming out or whatever, you never know where it's gonna go. And I also found this one as well. This is really nice. Here's another Black Adam cover. Isn't that great? Once again, it's a Alex Ross cover. Another beautiful one. All right. And so I found this one. This is basically what I'm showing you guys is basically all cover. I really love this cover right here. And when I saw this look, it's a Booth and Ratman type of cover. So, yep, sure enough, that's their signature right there, and they do some amazing work together. I've actually met them at one of the conventions before. Really nice guys too, and so their style of work and them working together, it produces things just like this. It produces masterpieces just like this. So, once again, beautiful cover. Oh, here's a wonderful cover right here, guys. You cannot go wrong with Greg Land. And if you watch my other video, Greg Land's style is of his own, however, almost similar to Adam Hughes. And there's a bit of similarity, not complete, but a little bit. But once again, Greg Land, beautiful, beautiful artist there. So I ended up I saw that, and I was picking that up, and there it goes. I think this is my second one of this. This is a Jim Lee sketch cover, A Legion of Superheroes number 1. And I just happened to be digging through the long boxes at Trademark for TiVo right there. And I found another copy of the sketch cover. The color one is absolutely beautiful as well, but you know, why not pick another one? And you know, sometimes I'll get these triples and doubles now just as trade bait, because I realize after the past year or so and how dealing with other people, that it's always good to have random acts of kindness, because you never know what someone might need or might want that's out there, and they'll always return the favor. That's how people are in this community. You know, that's how the wonderful people are, and they're just really nice people. And or you just use them as trade bait. You know, if there's something that someone might need or that you have and whatever. And I've done many of trades in the past with people. And so there we go. So it's always good to pick up 2 or 3 copies of something that you think, in your personal opinion or your professional opinion, or if somebody happened to mention it in a video or talking to you, then you have something for them. All right. So the next one, you cannot go wrong, once again, with Michael Turner. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Action Comics Superman number 813. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a gorgeous cover right here. All right. I mean, what can you say about, you know, rest in peace, Michael Turner. He was taken from us too early on in life, and It's such a shame because he would come out with beautiful masterpieces like this, and you guys know Michael Turner, just an awesome, wonderful creator and artist. And to continue on with Michael Turner, I was digging through the back bins, and he did a few covers on the Flash series. I believe this is the Volume 2 series, and this is Flash number 207, another Michael Turner cover. And I found another one of his, Flash 211, and that's just Flash just speeding through. Really like that cover, you know. It's not much to it, very simple, but however, it just catches your eye. And there it goes. Okay, so let me take these off of here so we can have a little bit more room, because I have I have quite a few books that when I went digging through the back bins I found. And alright, so the next one I have is, if you guys are not familiar with Artgerm, Stanley Artgerm Lau style right here. This is Justice League Rise and Fall number 1. This is a one-shot, and this is a Artgerm cover. And then, not to be mistaken with Greg Horn. Greg Horn. Now this cover right here kind of had me aloof because it almost looked like Greg Horn style, and Artgerm style is that of his own. But this cover right here really looks sort of like Greg Horn, and this is a Greg Horn cover. And anytime I see a Greg Horn cover, I definitely like to pick as many as I can up. I'd say I've got quite a few of his covers from Emma Frost, from the She-Hulk series, the let's see, what else did he do? He did Elektra. He did a lot. But, you know, I going through these back bins, I like to, and if I find something in good condition, I'll pick it up. And here's another one by Greg Horn, The Rise and Fall of the Arsenal. And then, moving on, this you're going to see quite a few of this Greg Horn. Man, I tell you what, I love Greg Horn's artwork. I've met him quite a few times, talked to him a few times at a lot of these conventions. Really great guy, very busy guy, but he'll take a moment to talk to you and explain about his covers and about his drawings and certain hidden things that he has in there, because he likes to do things when he draws things. He likes to hide these subliminal messages around his artwork, and he has no problem telling you what they are and what to look for. But here's another cover. This is Miss Marvel number 13, Greg Horn. Notice a lot of his early works, he would sign his name Greg Horn right here. But then later on, you'll see where he just kind of swirls his initials, and I'll show you one just one sec. But as you can tell, this is probably a lot of his earlier ones because the way he signed it. Here's another one, Miss Marvel number 15. And I probably have, I don't know, I could probably say I have 2 or 3 sets of these. And then we have another one, Miss Marvel. This is number 25. Another beautiful cover by him. Yeah, look at this one right here, guys. This one right here is number 29. Miss Marvel. All soldiered up. I ain't never seen any, when I was deployed, I ain't seen any soldier girls be looking like this. I don't know where they were hiding, but they didn't look like this. Alright, and then, okay, here's an example of how he signs his name now. And, well, actually, it's different. I don't know if he went through a process. Well, anyways, this is the Monster Hunter Survival Guide right here. Another Greg Horn cover. And you notice how he signed his name Greg with that little swirly circle and then Horn right there. Well, then he just kind of just went to that. If you're familiar with his artwork, you'll know he just went to a little circle thing. Alright, what else? I found another, if you guys aren't familiar with this, Marvel, this is a 1 of 6 in the series. This is the beautiful gold foil right here. And I think they had a gold and a silver. And they also had the original cover. This is a variant cover, but this was the original cover right here. Yeah, like Transformers kind of a thing right there. Alright, and once again, Greg Horn. And this is number 2. Yeah. Greg Horn does really some sexy work right there, and this is number 3. And I found those ones, so it's nice to have. Once again, like I said, you know, you never know. So it's good to have doubles and stuff, but I don't do doubles of everything now. I don't buy doubles of everything. It's just the work that catches my eye at the time, and what I find very stimulating or appeasing to me. So, all right. So the next one I got for you is a Linsner cover. I don't know if you guys ever seen this one. I was digging through the back bins once again, and you know, this is Claws number 2. I have the first series, but you know, I thought for some reason that I had this copy, but evidently I didn't. You've got Wolverine and the Black Cat, and anything with the Black Cat I absolutely love. I was a big fan of the Black Cat growing up, especially when she was in Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man run. And there was a story arc with her, and she died. You know, it was very sad, very, very sad. And I was a little kid at the time reading that, maybe about 10 or 11 years old or so, and you know, it kind of got me choked up. But you guys don't tell anybody that, okay? All right, next one is number 2 of 3, another Linsner cover, and this was 3 of 3. So really happy to have those in my collection. All right, and the next one I want to show you, I'm not sure what this artist's name is, to be honest with you. Let me, oh, no, yeah, this is Jeff, I wrote it down here, Jeff Deckel. So, this is Journey into Mystery, the volume 2 of it, this is 648, and this is a really gorgeous cover. I love this art, and I've never heard of this guy. And some of you guys probably think, well, you've been living under a rock or something? No, Jeff Deckel? But gorgeous artwork right here. I mean, my God. How do I not know about him a little bit more? And here's another one by him as well. Another Journey into Mystery 649. Look at that. I'm really, really, really liking what he does. Here's another one. No, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is not. This is a Alex Gardner cover. I'm sorry. This is Alex Gardner right there. And now I know Alex Gardner. I know of his work, you know what I mean? So I'm very familiar with his artwork, but you look at the other one, my God, how do I not know that guy? So, and here's another one. Alex Gardner cover. And, you know, I don't collect this run, to be honest with you. The New Exiles, I don't collect this. I just saw the covers, and I saw who the artists are. And being that I really like their type of style, I picked it up. And just simply for the cover. And, oh, man, this one's a gorgeous one, too. This is New Exiles, number 14. Look at there. You have a gorgeous cover. Here's another one, number 15. Look at that. I mean, seriously, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Man. And then here is number 17. Alex Gardner. Alright. And, okay, so the next one I want to show you guys is... I have a few of these books. I don't have a lot of them because I was a little bit late on getting these, but how I found out about these books is actually digging through those back bins, and I actually got quite a few of these before. This is Scotty Young covers, and this is the Marvelous Land of Oz, and I really, really like how Scotty Young does his artwork to make it look very childlike. I grew up reading Calvin and Hobbes, and you know, as a kid, Calvin and Hobbes, that was, you know, one of my favorite comic strips growing up reading, you know, better than most of the other Sunday comic strips that I grew up reading. And so I collected a lot of his books, like The Essential, Calvin and Hobbes, Lazy Sunday Book, Weirdos from Another Planet, I remember that one. But, so I got all those books. And so, you know, once again, Scotty Young type of drawings right here kind of just takes you back to your childhood in a sense. Another one, Marvelous Land of Oz. And this is number 8 of 8. Alright, and this is 6 of 8. Wonderful of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, because there was two different. There was the Marvelous Land of Oz, and then you have the Wonderful Wizard of Oz right there. Skottie Young, and this is really nice right here. He's got the Scarecrow right there, and this one's 7 of 8 of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and this one is 8 of 8 right there. It's so innocent, so beautiful, that not only a child would love this style, but it's also appreciated by adults. Isn't that something? Isn't that great? Alright. So, Skottie Young. So you guys are noticing the trend on a lot of the big name artists so far. They're big names for a reason, right? Because they do some wonderful, wonderful work. Now, this artist right here, my God, what is his name? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of him, except for what he's done in Witchblade. But besides that, I've never heard of anything else. His name is Stjepan. I want to. It's probably pronounced Stefan Sejic, but it's spelled Stjepan. Stjepan, right? And Sejic. Well, anyways, look at his work right here. He did some stuff on Witchblade. Isn't that just absolutely catch your eye, amazing, drop dead gorgeous, folks? My God. So, you know, in Witchblade, I remember collecting Witchblade, and it was always known for their sexy covers, you know what I mean? By Image Comics. You're always looking forward to whatever other Witchblade covers they're going to come out with the next following one. And I remember when they were about to they did the TV show. And let me tell you, that was a total flop. Because it was nothing like what you see in the comic books, you know. The cop girl, she ran around wearing jeans and a leather jacket, man. I'm like, come on, man. I want to see my Witchblade like this. You know what I mean? So, anyway, same artist right here. 147. I mean, come on, folks. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Work with me here, guys. Work with me. And another one. Look at this, the green. I talked about green on my last video. How I just love the color green on these covers. It just brings the books out so freaking much. I don't know what it is about green, but look at what it does to these covers. Whether it's on a black background or white background or whatever, it just really enhances that cover. Alright, and here is another one. Look at that. He is just an amazing artist. So, you guys starting to see where, you know, my appreciation with a lot of these covers are, that even if I don't collect these runs and I see a cover that I like, I'm going to get that cover. You know, it's not like the whole 90s bubble where, you know, they were trying to sell you covers based off the foils and the embossed or anything like that. It's just covers that I see that I thought would be really, really nice to have. Oh, and so digging through those back bins, I found this. This is Marvel Team Up number 50. This is actually the last one in that Volume 1 series. I had to get it. You know, anytime you can find a number 1 of something or the last issue of that series, I recommend picking it up. Because, you know, it's just one of those good things to have, so why not, right? This right here is just based off the cover, once again. This is a La Mole Comic Con, one of those, you know, La Mole Comic Cons in Mexico. And I ended up getting this one, the really beautiful, gorgeous Black Cat cover right here. So, I'm really liking that. And oh, and I found this too. This is really nice. I got a set right here. This is called Oracle the Cure, Battle for the Cow. So you guys know I'm really into the whole Birds of Prey and the DC universe when it comes to that. But I picked up those. Those were nice to have, and no particular reason, of course, but. Oh, check this one out. This one right here is the issue Action Comics Superman number 662. This is when Lois Lane finds out that Clark Kent is Superman. And it's in the last panel of the book, as you can see, where he takes off his glasses and he's taking off his shirt and saying, "Yep, I've been Superman this whole time." And but then it goes on, for 663, it go on a little bit further, but that's the last panel in this book that you'll see that. All right. I also picked up, and I saw this digging through one of the back bins as well, and I was really happy to find this. Now, I had number 4. I have number 4, but I found Power Girl number 1. And I know my boy Ray, he's got all the Power Girls. So, and I only had number 4, so this is the first series right here. Of her own series, that is. And her first, of course, you guys know her first appearance was in All-Star something. I forgot what it was called. But, yeah, you guys know what I mean. And she was like in 2 or 3 of those covers or episodes. And then she went off and did her own series right here, which was a limited 4-issue series. And, very typical cover. Nothing really, that kind of stands out. But it's just nice to have. And I saw that Power Girl first series of her own run. So I ended up getting this. And then, nothing spectacular on these ones. Like, this is a Marvel team up with Doctor Strange and Wonder Man. But this one right here, I saw this one. And I could not pass this one up, guys. This one is Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Frog-Man. I grew up to this, okay? I had this book when I was a kid. I had this book. I read it so many times, and actually when I opened this up to look at it, it just seemed like everything came back. Like, I remember this, I remember that. And here's another crazy thing about this, and I remember reading this as a little kid. If you see the character, it says Enter the White Rabbit, right? Now, this character, the White Rabbit, all right, there's also another White Rabbit that's in the DC Universe. And her first appearance was, I think, in either God, don't get me to lying, guys. I have it. So I actually have these. So it's nice to have, like, 2 different versions of the White Rabbit. And maybe one of you guys are smarter than me that's out there who maybe they know, like, if DC bought the rights to White Rabbit, or they just totally did away with Marvel White Rabbit and that's how DC picked it up. I mean, I didn't really look into that, to be honest with you, but I thought it was kind of cool because I like collecting things that are obscured like that, like, like era printings, or like what I just mentioned here with the 2 White Rabbits from 2 different universes, or like from DC and Marvel, just kind of crossing universe books like that. So I like collecting things like that. I think they're pretty cool. They're sort of kind of rare, and not a lot of people know about it. But I thought that was really cool to be able to find not only this book, which gave me a lot of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgia, I guess, for my childhood. And then kind of, after years and seeing another White Rabbit in the DC Universe, and then I just found this, past couple of days ago, and I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay. Anyways, enough of me rambling on that one. The last 2 really, guys, is really nothing really major. This is just a Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1 variant right there. And I just love this art. And then, of course, you've got Joe's rendition of Harley Quinn, when he's been knocking his Harleys out of the water, hasn't he? So, I just figure I'd just show you guys that. Today's Comic Book Wednesday. I'll probably do another video of that a little later on, of what I picked up. I kind of really stopped doing Wednesday pickups because pretty much everybody's seen them. But if there's anything that I want to highlight and I want to showcase, then yeah, I'll maybe show it with a different haul or something like that, which I may do. I don't think I'll do a standalone Wednesday pickup because no one really watches that, to be honest with you. Everybody already knows what's coming out, and if you didn't know what was coming out, then why not, just look the day prior? I mean, I don't know, but anyways, thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Thank you to all the subscribers out there. Big shout out to everybody who's been in this community for a while now, and a big shout out to everybody who's been in this community, just starting this community. It is such a wonderful community, and I really loved being part of it. So you guys take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you guys soon, and I'll catch you on the flip side.